Hello, welcome everyone. Thank you for coming to celebrate the FPS IB class of 2019. My name's Kevin Meisner, and while most of you know me as the chemistry teacher and maybe the internet sensation, I've also taken on the role of IB coordinator. That means I have the pleasure of introducing our first speaker tonight, Farmington Public Schools' new superintendent, Dr. Robert Herrera.
Thank you. First, I'd like to welcome our parents, family members, and guests to tonight's IB graduation recognition. Graduates, it's truly a privilege to recognize you for this remarkable achievement. Your willingness and commitment to take on the rigors of the IB program is a good indication that you strive for excellence and hold high expectations for yourself. Very proud to be able to be in the position to be the first to congratulate you tonight on your accomplishment. Good for you. And parents, congratulations for raising such wonderful children and allowing us to serve them. Thank you. I'm new, so I'm still getting used to the routines. I apologize. I'd like to introduce our board president, Pam Green. Thank you.
Good evening and welcome. I'd like to also take this moment to introduce to you Mrs. Angie Smith, who is here with us as our board secretary this evening. Good evening, Farmington High IB class of 2019, family and friends. On behalf of the Board of Education, I bring greetings and our heartfelt congratulations. Today we celebrate all that you have accomplished and all that you will accomplish. Your success and completion of the IB program represents the dedication and commitment of Farmington Public Schools, your family, friends, and most importantly, yourself. You are about to make a further impact on the world around you. Through your IB education, you have learned to be reflective and balanced. You know that you have to take risk and challenge assumptions. Relying on your sense of inquiry to approach life and face any challenges, you will use research to guide your decisions. As Nelson Mandela said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. You will be a world changer. William Butler Yeats says, education is not a filling of a pail, but lighting a fire. For the majority of your life, your family has been lighting your fire with the support of amazing teachers and educators who believe in you. It is time to let that fire guide you on your next journey. Do not let others define you, but remember to dream big, set goals, make a plan to achieve your goals, work hard, and never give up. You have the skills and motivation to move mountains. The world is yours. We will continue to watch as your name becomes a bright star in the lights as you achieve greatness. Wherever you go, whatever you do, we wish you a journey rich of success, happiness, and memorable moments. We are truly proud of you. As Neil Gaiman said, and now, go and make interesting mistakes, make amazing mistakes, make glorious and fantastic mistakes, break rules, leave the world more interesting, just for you having been here. Congratulations. It is now my honor and privilege to introduce you to Mr. Thomas Shelton, Farmington High School Principal.
Good evening, alumni, family, and friends. My name is Tom Shelton. I'm principal of Farmington High School and also the head of school of the IB diploma program here. It's my pleasure to welcome everybody to our IB graduation ceremony tonight. Before we begin tonight's program, there are a number of guests that I would just like to thank and acknowledge for their presence, starting with our first several speakers, Dr. Herrera, members of the Board of Education, Ms. Green, as well as Ms. Smith. And I'd also like to acknowledge our IB staff for joining us this evening. If you could please join me in a round of applause for them. It's with great pleasure and pride that we recognize the recent graduates here this evening. The academic accomplishments achieved by these young people deserve the recognition that they are receiving tonight. The IB program is arguably the most challenging curriculum our school offers, and we have been thrilled to transition this outstanding program from Harrison to Farmington this year. Those who accept the challenge of pursuing the IB diploma understand the meaning of hard work, persistence, and determination. Throughout the years, many prominent individuals have graduated from the IB program and went on to distinguish themselves in a variety of ways. These students represent the very best of Farmington Public Schools. As a principal at Farmington High School and in the school district, I see every day the many successes of our students. They not only excel in academics, but also in co-curricular activities, organizations, community service, and many other venues in which they participate. And I can very loudly attest to the fact that these graduates demonstrated that through their time at Harrison as well as now out in the real world. Every year, the vast majority of our DP program students earn the IB diploma and are eligible to earn either college credit and/or advanced standing. It is not at all unusual for our IB graduates to enroll in post-secondary programs with anywhere from 20 to 60 college credits. This group of graduates earn an impressive amount of scholarship money and even had some national merit semifinalists and finalists among them. IB teachers and our student scores on IB assessments are measured on a global scale. This past year, many of our subject results were above the world average. This is a phenomenal accomplishment given that we are still considered a relatively new program. This class was also representative of the ethnicity in our community. We have much to be proud of with our International Baccalaureate program, and we're very grateful and proud of the support of our outstanding teachers and staff, our administration, and our Board of Education. Thank you very much. At this time, I would like to call up IB Coordinator Kevin Miesner, as well as CAS and Assessment Coordinator Kathleen Burakonic, to introduce our diploma awardees.
Good evening. Students, graduates, wow. I'm going to ask you to come to me first because we want to know what school you're studying at and what you're currently studying. So come see me first when I call your name. Crystal Ama.
I attend the illustrious Howard University, and I am studying biology and psychology double major and chemistry economics minor. So, yeah.
Our first one. Dana Beauregard.
I attend Grand Valley State University and study nursing.
Okay, go that way, honey. Yeah, thanks. We're all learning. Madeline Carpenter Crawford.
Hi, I attend the American University of Paris, and I'm studying journalism and history, law, and society.
Andrea Cook.
Hi, I attend Wayne State University, and I'm currently studying computer science.
Bridget Ford.
I attend school in New Orleans, Louisiana at Xavier University with a major in bio pre-med.
Brooke Hilka.
Hi, I go to Grand Valley and I'm studying nursing.
Asia Khan.
I I attend University of Detroit Mercy and I'm studying nursing.
Ahmed Khan.
Hi, I go to Wayne State University and I study chemical engineering.
Thomas Lichtenberg.
Hi, I attend Kalamazoo College and am studying political science and philosophy.
Tori Liggins.
I attend the Howard University with a major in international affairs and a minor in criminology.
Brizesh Metapati.
I attend U of M and study computer engineering.
Mohammed Malik.
Hello, I study at Wayne State University with my major in kinesiology.
Isabella Mastantono.
I attend The Ohio State University and I'm studying civil engineering.
Ebony Matthews.
I attend the University of Michigan and I'm studying computer engineering.
Aliza Nadim.
Hi, I go to Wayne State University and I study psychology as a pre-med student.
Rosemary Pavlik.
I attend the University of Cincinnati College Conservatory of Music, and I study stage management.
Nicholas Prezeslawski.
I'm studying at Alma College, and I'm double majoring in history and physics.
Anaga Shah.
Hi, I go to the University of Michigan and I'm studying public health on a pre-med track with a minor in Spanish.
Cyan Shreve.
Hi, I am a film and TV production major at the one and only Howard University.
Excellent. Matthew Snell.
Hi, I'm at the University of Michigan, undeclared.
Anya Turner.
Hello, I attend Central Michigan University and I'm studying exercise science.
Fuad Yazdani.
Hey everyone, I'm a major in public health at Wayne State University with a co-major in university honors and a minor in neuroscience.
That's everyone. But we had one more person we wanted to recognize.
We had a few.
Do we have a couple more? Oh, I'm sorry.
You must have missed some cards.
Oh, sorry.
Those three.
Oh.
You just have to hand them.
Han Tang Wong. My apologies. Oh, goodness, sorry.
I thought I failed for a second.
Oh, no, you didn't fail. So where are you at?
Hello, I attend the Johns Hopkins University, and I'm studying civil engineering, among things. I'm not.
Sahana Pathangeli. Here, I'll give this to you.
I'm studying, I'm studying at the Michigan State University, and I'm studying microbiology.
Excellent, excellent. Go ahead. Colin Kavanaugh. You tell them where you're at.
I'm at U of M Dearborn. I'm studying computer science and music.
Natalie Vega Castillo.
Hi, I attend Grand Valley, and I'm majoring in nursing.
Can we just call her name? Melina Robinson. Hey, she's here. Oh, good, give that to you. She is. Where are you at, hon?
All right. I'm going to be attending Schoolcraft College for business.
Wonderful. Thank you. So, Mr. Meisner, we have one more person we would like to recognize. You have it. That's you. Come on up.
We wanted to recognize Mrs. Palmer for being one of the best CAS coordinators that we've ever had, and for all of her support through the IB program. I'm sure I speak for all of us when I say we couldn't have done it without her.
Ms. Palmer retired at the end of the school year, I think with 17 years of service. Ms. Palmer, 17 years of service to the district? 16. Sorry, 16 years of service. She left a very organized system for us to step right in and make things continue to go smoothly, kinda. So we're learning. We have a lot to learn. But we're really excited to continue with this fantastic program at Farmington High.
My turn again. So the next few speakers are going to be some outstanding students who graduated with IB diplomas when the program was at Harrison. They're going to give you their perspective on an IB education. The first speaker is Aaron Ospina.
Hello, everyone. My name is Aaron. My name is Aaron Ospina, and I was a member of the IB class of 2018. I'm grateful to have been invited to speak to all of you about what I gained from my IB experience. While it's been nearly 3.5 years since I started the program, I can honestly say that I will carry this experience for a lifetime. IB was meant to teach us all something more than the raw information we learned in each class. Rather, something invaluable to take from the experience itself. It's different for everyone. Some learned resilience, others a hunger for knowledge. I learned that almost anything worth doing is difficult. My realization of this was fairly gradual, and a big part of it is that I'm constantly relearning it every day. And while I'm continuously reminding myself of the efficacy of this statement, it's integrated in my understanding of the world as well. There are various parts of the statement that epitomize what it means to me. I'd like to highlight 3 for you all today. First, the difficulty of challenging what we consider to be the truth. As children, we were told to faithfully believe what adults said. They were older, more experienced, and therefore more knowledgeable than us. However, once we reached high school, and for me in particular, IB, we were lucky enough to have teachers that were, we were lucky to have teachers that allowed us to question the things that we were learning. They begged us to think critically about our reality and challenge it whenever we could. Over the course of the program, they sculpted our ability to take raw ideas and turn them into concise theses, which then developed into clear reasoning, ultimately resulting in powerful claims that challenged our truth. It's never easy to confront the status quo, but it's necessary. It definitely wasn't easy for my teachers or for myself, but I can say that I'm better for it. Next, I'd like to discuss the difficulty of getting and using your education. Many of us are lucky enough to be able to attend college, a privilege that many even in our own families have not had. And while it's amazing that we're putting in the effort to acquire an education, it's not enough. In pushing me to learn up to my limit, far past what could be used for a test, IB reminds me that memorizing my professor's words to do well on an exam, to get an A, to graduate, to get a job somewhere is not the goal. The goal is acquiring knowledge for the sake of knowing. This is the way in which we better ourselves. I know that it's not an easy process, but every time I put in the effort to really know something, to really understand, it always benefits me in ways I can never expect, and more importantly, benefits others as well. While it's a difficult process, acquiring knowledge and an education is overwhelmingly worth the effort we put into it, and we owe it to ourselves and those before and after us to put in that effort. Lastly, I'd like to bring up the difficulty of understanding us. Through IB, particularly through studying the theory of knowledge, I began to realize our world is certainly hard to understand, but it's worth it. It's worth knowing. As you delve deeper into its complexities, you develop a love for it, for our planet, and for our existence. Not a blind love that shields us from our flaws, but a compassionate love for the world's complicated and nuanced behavior. The more we can understand, the more we can better ourselves. I can't say that I'm knowledgeable enough to change the world for good, but every day I'm closer, and that's where I need to be. All in all, IB taught me to pursue greater challenges. As you defeat one problem, search for the next to defeat. Yes, it may be difficult, but I can promise you, almost anything worth doing is difficult. Thank you to the staff and faculty and all of the educators that guided me and continue to guide IB students during their educational journeys. And congratulations to the IB class of 2019. I hope you all find that invaluable something that you can take from the IB experience for good. Thank you, and good luck.
And next is Pragathi Pathanjali.
My sister is one of the graduates today, and she told me not to embarrass her, so I'm going to try not to do that. I'd like to start by saying congratulations, class of 2019. The culmination of your hard work and perseverance has finally paid off. And as you sit before us, diplomas and certificates in hand, you should be truly proud of what you have accomplished. Some time ago, I was in the same position as all of you. After graduating as a member of the class of 2016, about 3.5 years ago, I'm excited and relieved to say that I'll be entering my final semester at the University of Michigan this upcoming January. I'll be graduating with a degree in biomolecular science and hopefully moving on to bigger and better things in medical school after a much-needed year off. As it has been a while since I was sitting in the same seats as the amazing graduates we're honoring here tonight, I've had a bit of time to reflect on how IB has helped me to get to the place I'm at in my life right now. First and foremost, IB's emphasis on intercultural understanding greatly influenced my decision to become an honors resident advisor. In this role, I have not only been able to implement principles such as diversity, equity, and inclusion, but I've also been able to work with students of all backgrounds. While I do have to navigate often difficult conversations with residents and deal with some very interesting situations, my work in this role has continued to push me to be the caring and open-minded person that the IB Learner Profile always taught me to be. And I somehow remembered the IB Learner Profile after all these years. IB's focus on widening our perspectives led me to pursue a minor in gender and health. This unique academic track has supplemented my heavy STEM workload with classes on public health, legislation, and social justice. It has forced me to view the world with a new lens, to think critically about my surroundings, and to take an active role in my communities, much like the IB program often encouraged us to do. IB also taught me to be an inquirer. My current research studying breast cancer metastasis and invasion at the Michigan Medicine Cancer Center is hopefully a testament of this. As a research assistant at the MacIver Lab, I've not only been able to work alongside some of the most gifted scientists in their field, but I've also been able to publish work on macrophage-enhanced invasion. Presently, my lab and I hope that our current work will continue to further the field of breast cancer research. But one of the most valuable skills that I learned as an IB student was to find balance. Whether it was the IAs, 3 weeks of exams, CAS activities, or the extended essay, it always seemed like there was something to do. As a pre-med student, I've had to continue to find a balance between the many things I'm involved in. Aside from research and my work as an RA, I'm on the board of multiple student organizations that I've helped to build from the ground up. I also try to maintain my involvement in the community through my work to improve youth literacy and my work in hospice. Recently, I also took the MCAT, which was one of the most grueling 7.5 hours I've ever spent in my entire life. And all things considered, the experiences I've had over the past few years have led me to develop a sense of gratitude towards the IB program for how it not only pushed me to what seemed like the brink of my sanity at times, it also pushed me to be most importantly, it pushed me to be a well-rounded, driven, and productive member of society. As I prepare to apply to medical school this upcoming May, I've had to do a lot of reflecting on how my academic career and how it has led me to be the person I am today. Overall, I've realized that an education doesn't guarantee success. Instead, the IB curriculum, your teachers, and all of your advisors have armed each and every one of you with the tools to achieve success. As such, I encourage you to seek out all opportunities, overcome all challenges, and find your unwavering passions. I hope that you are able to use your unique educational backgrounds to make a positive impact in the confusing and ever-changing world that we currently live in. In closing, I'd like to thank Mr. Meisner for giving me the opportunity to share my experiences with all of you this evening. And to the graduates, while Harrison no longer remains standing, I'm confident its legacy will always persevere in each and every one of you as you make your marks on this world. Congratulations, class of 2019. I look forward to hearing about all the amazing things you will one day accomplish. Thank you.
And next is Jessica Rawana from our first IB graduating class.
Hi, everyone. So first, I just want to say a big congratulations to all of our graduates. I know that you guys spent many hours preparing for those exams, writing those papers, and it's not an easy feat. You should wear this as a badge of honor because anywhere you go in life, you're going to run into other IB graduates, and you guys will have that bond. My first semester of college, I met one of my best friends throughout college. She was from Georgia, the country, and not the state. And she was also an IB graduate. She also had HL Bio and HL Chem on her resume, and so that instantly connected us. I'd also like to say thank you to all the staff and administration that is here tonight. It's not an easy feat running this program. You're teaching intensive college-level courses to high school students, and this really wouldn't be possible without all of the hard work that you guys put in. So thank you for that. So now a little bit about me. I graduated in the first IB class, and then I went to the University of Chicago, where I majored in neuroscience and public policy. I now work at Restaurant Brands International on the consumer tech team. If you guys don't know what Restaurant Brands International is, we own Burger King, Popeyes, and Tim Hortons. So you might be wondering, how does one go from majoring in neuroscience to working at Burger King? Well, I am here to inform you that throughout all of the walks of life that I've taken, the IB program has prepared me and well-equipped me for whatever challenges that I face. I first realized how grateful I was for the IB program when I was in my first public policy class at college. We were reading Plato's A Republic, which for those of you that aren't familiar with, is really uninteresting and kind of grueling at times. I remember as I first got to the point in which I'd have to write my essay, and I didn't understand any of the text that we had read in class. It wasn't coming to me, it wasn't happening naturally, and I couldn't translate what Plato was saying on paper into an essay that I could turn in for class. I then found myself rummaging through all my old IB essays, and I ran across a theory of knowledge paper that I had written my senior year of high school. In the essay, I talked about the ways of knowing and how we begin to understand things in the world around us. I realized that what I was lacking to understand was it wasn't what Plato was saying, but why he was saying it. When you think about the allegory of the cave, if you're not familiar with it, it's a situation in which a few prisoners are in a cave, they're looking at a wall, and all they understand is the shadows that are on the wall. Then someone opens the door, and they're opened up to the world around them. The idea is that they were bound to the knowledge that was presented to them, and instead of digging deeper, they limited their knowledge to what was in front of them. I was then able to write an essay, and I ended up doing pretty well, and I was extremely thankful for what my IB education had prepared me for. Flash forward a few years, I was in my first neuroscience class, and I thought that I was done with all the knowledge that I had gained in high school. I was trying to remember a pretty complex process, and I was just remembering it in steps. One of my friends stopped me, and she said, "You shouldn't think about what you're learning, but you should think about why you're learning it." Once again, theory of knowledge had come to me, and it was helping me do well in this class. The most recent time in which I've used my IB education is in my job. I thought that once I was done with college and structured learning, I would leave all the things that I had learned in high school and university behind me. But just a couple of weeks ago, I had my first big presentation at work. We were presenting to the chief technology officer at our company about our digital sales goals for the next year and what we plan to do. At the end of the presentation, the first question that they had for us was why. Luckily, since the IB program had prepared me, I was a critical thinker and I had thought about all of these things ahead of time. I was so thankful that at such a young age, I was pushed to question everything around me and understand why I was making these decisions. So, IB graduates, remember to always think critically and question what's going on around you. You've had 4 great years of experience in high school learning this. Make sure that you continue to do that throughout your time in university. And again, thank you to all of the staff for making this possible. Thanks.
Thank you to Aaron, Jessica, and Pragathi for those incredible testaments to the value of an IB education. Graduates, you each worked hard while you were in high school so that you would be prepared to tackle all the challenges college and the world would throw your way. Don't let the skills you mastered go unused. Continue to be risk takers, open-minded and inquiring. Continue to live a life full of reflection and caring. You have earned accolades here, but don't let these be the pinnacle. Strive to be the leaders and change makers at your schools, in your careers, and in your life. Continue to make us proud and represent the Harrison legacy well. Congratulations to the IB class of 2019, the 5th and last IB class to graduate from Harrison High School. And now, everybody could join us for some cookies and punch out in the lobby. We will celebrate. Thank you.